Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cherie and this is Moving Up with the McClets. This channel is all about financial independence and literacy with our ultimate goal of being able to retire early. So today we are just going to be doing a quick cash stuffing, and I'm not going to count it because I do have some money off to the side. Because I did already kind of dip into this money. I had to go to Target yesterday, and I had to purchase stuff for the dog, purchase stuff for personal stuff for the house, and I already spent some of my money as well. So got paid Friday, already spending money. But you know what? That's how it is. All right, so today's quote, what I've been doing lately for this new year is using motivational quotes to, help me reach my goals and just always to remain positive and keep that optimism. So today's quote is from Helen Keller, and it reads, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence." Y'all better listen to Helen Keller. She's telling the truth. Hi, Akari. Sorry, my daughter is outside my window. So if you hear kids like making all kinds of noise, it's because they're right outside the front window. Our window faces the front of the house, so they're in the front playing with their friends. And so she was just waving at me. All right, so like I said, it's probably about $2,000. I did take some out, to give my husband his money, and like I said, already stopped and got gas, so some of it is missing. So like I said, it's close to about $2,000. Any leftover I do have, like I said, that's over off to the side that you can't see, I will be putting in here too. So if you see me like pulling extra money, that's what's from. All right, so we are going to cash stuff. Got the last paycheck of January for me. My husband does get paid on the last day of the month, so that money will also be put to our budget. All right, so this month, so for February, how y'all say it? February or February? All right, so for this pay period, let's see the bills that are coming out. So we had our biweekly mortgage payment, PG&E, which I only allocate $200, and then the rest of the bill comes from our nickel challenge money that we saved over that I wanted to roll over to make sure we covered these expensive PG&E bills that were going to be happening, which I'm glad that I did. Because our PG&E bill for going into February is $418. It's actually a little bit smaller than last month's bill, so I'll just have to transfer over $218 from the nickel challenge money that we had left over. All right, so we had our mortgage payment, our PG&E, our water bill, and any nickel challenge money coming out, as well as my kids' sports activities, and then our sinking funds. So for our sinking funds, for the beginning of the month, I usually transfer over about $1,100 worth of sinking funds, and that includes birthdays. So I have two separate birthday categories. The first birthday is for my 40th birthday / our 15-year anniversary trip that we're taking. It's also birthdays for the rest of the family. We have our car fund, we have our Life Happens fund, an extra Xmas fund, our cash on hand, our new car fund, family and / entertainment. We have our vacation fund, and then the last is challenges. So that about $50 go to challenges. All right, so let's get started. And then also at the beginning of the month, what we make sure we do, most of the money that actually comes out at the beginning of the month is going to pay ourselves. So we put a large portion of paying ourselves forth first. So that includes, emergency fund, savings, investments, going, towards the kids for, their investment accounts, their UGMA accounts that we have for them. And then also going towards our 1 year ahead fund. So we put extra money for that as well. All right. So let's get started. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful weekend. It's Monday, but by the time you see this, it should be Monday. But we just came from a birthday party, and the weather was actually nice here in California. We haven't had rain all week, so everybody trying to dry out. Okay, so cash stuffing time. All right, so the first stuff I'm going to do is for personal, and currently we still have $40 in here. All right, so this was some of the money that I had sitting to the side. So like I said yesterday, I went to Target, and then I'm going to be putting these receipts that I have so that I can go ahead and scan them into my fetch. So, all right. So this is what I had left because I spent about $45 in personal stuff yesterday. So let's see what we got. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. All right. So $94. And we started with 100, and like I said, spent $45. All right. So food. And this is also money that's going to be coming from the side. So yesterday went to Target and spent, some money on groceries. So I pulled out 100. So we should have, going towards groceries, it should be a total of 300. And then whatever is left from here. All right. See what happens when you go to Target? But the one thing I am happy about is, I already had the money, so I was just making sure I kept track of exactly what I was pulling out. And since I had the cash, it was a little bit easier. And then I just made sure I kept the receipts with that money. All right, so going towards food and groceries, 1, 2, 10, 20, 25, 26. So $226 for groceries. And I need to make sure that I give my husband some of this money to put into his wallet as well as myself, because it seems like he's always like, oh, I have to go pick up creamer, or I have to go pick up this, and the kids need this. So, and to avoid making sure we're putting it on our, credit cards or anything like that, we need to make sure we have the cash in our wallet. So after the video, I will be putting some of that money in. All right, so for Akari, all right, so we have 25. Kari's gonna get 10. And so we went to this birthday party today, and my daughter comes pulling out her wallet, and I'm like, what the heck? She has a whole wad of money. And I'm like, see, this is what happens when I'm not like holding on to their money. She just has it in her wallet. I'm looking out the window, looking at her right now. She's still got the wallet in her pocket as she's sitting there eating ice cream on her roller skates. I mean, excuse me, ma'am. All right, so they each get $10 a month for their allowance. On top of, they also get, they like to do Robux as well. So we'll do that in addition to their allowance. So she has 10, 15, 20. And this is also the money that I try to hold for them so that they have money to like Christmas shop with, or if they want to go to the mall or go skating or go to the movies with friends, then they can do that. All right. So Lyra gets 5, and I'm going to make sure I give the right amount this time, because last time I gave her 10, and she sure don't deserve that. Shh, as quiet as it's kept, all right? Don't tell her that. Okay. So, and I'm wondering, I think some of her money might be missing, because my older sister actually gave me like $50 each for them, and I'm wondering where is that? So I'm gonna have to look for that, because they each, all three of them got $50, and we'll see. I'll have to come back to that. All right, so Lyra got 5, so she has 20, 25, 25, 30, 35. All right. Kylan, and like I said, I swear I put his money in here too. I have a feeling somebody been coming in my wallet. So let me make sure I look for that. All right, so Kylan has, did I give him his money? All right, so 20, 30, 35. Did I give him his money, y'all? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back into this video now. I don't think I did. Okay. Let's try this. All right, so 20, 30, 40, 45. All right. Actually, here's their money right here. Okay, so see? Look at that. Found it. I was about to go who bang on these kids real quick. Like, who been going? All right, so now we need to re-add this. All right, so Lyra has 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. All right. 25. And baby boy has 50, 70, 80, 90, 95. Alrighty. Ooh, glad I found that. Okay, so gas. All right, so for gas, it should have been 300, but I stopped and spent 50 yesterday. So we're gonna do 250. All right, so we have 50, 1, 2, 250. All right, and I'm noticing gas is going back up. But we just try to pay with money and cash. Pay with money. We try to pay with cash because it does seem a little bit cheaper, like 10 to 15 cents cheaper. And yeah. All right, so cash on hand. Y'all. So I have been spending, not just I guess. Yeah, my cash on hand, it used to be like $300, right? Remember that? So yeah, we have 100 right now. And it's because, like I said, I've been using this to either, you know, pay for the person that was watching our house and watching our dog and just other things that have come up. This month we're going to be putting 200 in here. And that's also going to, you know, go to help towards, once again, paying the person who's going to watch our dog when we go on vacation. So, but, you know, that's what it's for. I'm not even going to feel bad about it anymore. You know what I mean? That's what it's for. Cash on hand so that we have it, and that's what it's used for, right? All right. So family is going to get 200. And let's see, so that'd be 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 200. And I feel like we go through this. We spend it real quick. I mean, is anybody else's kids, do they always try to ask to go somewhere? Always want to do something. They just can't sit in the house or go outside and play. I mean, surprisingly, my kids do go outside and play, but, you know, they be on it. Can we go skating? Can we go to the movies? Can we go do this? And I'm like, whew. Excuse me, I had to get a drink of my coffee. All right, so we are done with that. All right. On to some savings challenges. And some of this money is going to be used or going towards vacation as well, which I'll probably be doing in a separate video. So any money that I have left over is going to be going towards vacation. So I apologize if you could hear these kids outside hollering like they ain't got no sense. All right. So our 100 envelope challenge. So this gets 300, but I actually had a little bit of extra money in my wallet. So let's see. How much extra do we have? Yo, I'm so psyched. So yesterday when I stopped to get gas, and I was actually originally planning to go to a different gas station, right? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to this other one, see if it's cheaper. Get there, and of course it's like 20 cents more a gallon. And I was kind of heated, but I'm like, all right, whatever. Go in there and buy like a $3 scratcher, and I went $50. I don't even think I told my husband. All right, I'm gonna have to tell him. Okay, so the extra money I have is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'll take 5 of this. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Okay, so the 100 envelope challenge. So 300 is going to that. All right. I'll put this 5 in here. Okay. Grab 2 more. And like I said, this envelope challenge is just something I wanted to do with the twist to help us reach our goals quicker. So the minimum for each envelope for ours is $100. So we could put more, or we could just put the minimum of $100. All right, so we did 3. Where's my markers at? My markers. Okay. So I got to color in 3 puzzle pieces. Come on, markers. You're trying to fight me right now. All right. So we did 3. Oh, I'm not going to put this one right there. Same color. Okay. I like how my kids keep looking in here, waving at me. Hello. All right. I can barely see this one, but 'tis all right. Okay, last one. All right. I think when we finish the sheet, maybe that's when I'll count. Because like I said, some of these have more than just $100 in there, so I still don't know the amount, you know. So we'll see. All right, putting the markers back. So we're done with that. On to the nickel challenge. Uh-oh. All right, keep the money straight. Keep the money straight. I know I should probably get a cash tray. I just, as much as I'm on Amazon, I always forget. You know what I mean? Like I forget, and then I'm like, okay. Then the next time I do this, I'm like, dang it, I meant to go and get that cash tray. Next time I log on, I forget. All right, so we're a little behind on filling this out. All right, so we have from January 16th through January 22nd, as well as January 23rd through the 29th, and then Mondays is the 30th. All right, so let's see where that will put us. All right. So 115 to 145. All right. Oh man, I already have an orange. All right, let's try this one. All right. So if you're interested in doing the nickel challenge, I say definitely do it. It is a lot easier if you just have a separate account and then you transfer that money over. So it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And then what I also like to do is if I have, you know, every time I check my account and let's say I have $25.35, you know, even if it's not a nickel challenge day, I'll just transfer that 35 cents over. Or if I'm feeling, you know, rather rich, if it's $22.35, I'll just transfer the $2.35 over. So I'm trying to like increase, you know, slowly just to see how much more I could do this year for the nickel challenge. All right, so we had we're actually on track. So this week's is 150, which is January 30th, up to, where am I? $1.80, which will put us here. All right. So I'm just going to do this orange again. All right. Here. All right. So doing good. And I actually have my coworker doing the nickel challenge with me. So every Monday I'm like, all right, it's this much amount. So she already printed out her own little sheet like this and she fills it in and we going. So, you know, have a coworker or a friend or, you know, a sister or something join in with you, a brother, whoever, you know, just another way, another, you know, person to keep you accountable, keep you motivated. So, and it keeps it fun. All right. Because she know I'm gonna always be like, did you do it? Did you do it? So I think I'm a pretty good accountability partner. All right. So we are done with this. Let's move on over. I'm gonna put these away. To our challenge book. All right, so where are we? All right, so we're in $500 in 30 days. We started this January 1st, and it sure is not going to be 30 days, but that is okay. All right, already coming to the end of the month, so quick. All right, so we have $50 to go towards, let me pull out the 50 and 2 5s, and then also this extra money. Do this too. All right, so we have, all right, so 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. All right, so $54 to put towards the savings challenge. All right, and of course I don't have my cell phone, so that means I got to do some mental math. Damn it. Just kidding. All right, so let's see. Do I want to do the big one? All right, so we said we had, all right, so 29. All right, so we're going to do 29. We're going to do this one. Let's see. All right. Okay, we still got $25 left. What do we want to do? I like to do multiple. So either we could do this 20, or we could do maybe let's just do the 12 and the 13. All right, and that's 25. All right, yeah, we could do that because that'll get us 2. All right. Okay, we're gonna do 12 and 13, and that wraps up our savings challenge. All right, and then actually I have one more person to pay out, which is myself, and I give myself $100. It was actually $125, but what am I doing here? I spent 20, you know, on stuff. All right, so let's put this back in here. Okay. All right, slowly but surely. Right? Hope and confidence that we're going to get through this, like Helen Keller says. All right. All right, so I'm not going to count this. I'm just going to, let's see, put this in here, and we will count this at the end. Let's do this instead. Okay. All right. So this goes in here. All right. And for myself, like I said, I get 105 because I did spend 20. And I think I wanted to do 20s. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. All right, so this is going to go in my wallet for myself. And like I said, I also got that extra little $50. I'm seeing some extra money in my wallet too. I'm gonna have to go through that and see exactly where that came from. All right, okay. Alrighty. So like I said, this is for the next video. So we're just gonna put that to the side. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you stay motivated and confident and consistent on your journey to work on your finances, to save more money, to just do better in 2023 for any of your goals, right? Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time when we stuff in some more money, have a good day.